Hakeem Jeffries, the House Minority Leader, has endorsed Mamdani. Uh-oh. Okay, here are the ones who have endorsed him. Ocasio-Cortez, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Governor Hochul, Letitia James, Congresswoman Velasquez, New York City Comptroller Brad Lander, on and on and on and on. They love him. Yeah, let's have more of that socialism. That's what we want. And he's going to win. I told you that last week. Early voting has begun, and there's numbers coming out. Mamdani's running well ahead in Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. Cuomo is running ahead in the Bronx, Staten Island. And a week from tomorrow is Election Day officially, but you can vote early in New York State. So the data says that early voting turnout this year is 5 times higher than it was in 2021, okay, when Eric Adams was elected. 5 times higher. That means Mamdani's people who want free stuff, and I know that sounds unfair, but it's true. Why would you vote for this guy? He doesn't have any experience. He says crazy things all the time. If he's not going to give you stuff, why would you vote for him? Why? There's no reason to. He wants to cut the police budget. He doesn't really believe in punishing criminals. He's going to chase corporations out of the city. Public safety is going to decline dramatically. Garbage isn't going to get picked up. Why would you vote for him? The only one reason: free stuff. Okay. Now, Hakeem Jeffries doesn't care about any of that. He just wants to keep the Democratic Party in power. Roll the tape.
Well, Zohran is a Democratic nominee, and there's alignment as it relates to the affordability crisis and the need to decisively deal with it. And of course, there's alignment around the existential threat that Donald Trump will bring to the city of New York in ways that he's unleashed this extremism on the American people in such an extraordinary way from the very beginning of his presidency. And he clearly has put a bullseye on the city of New York.
So Mr. Jeffries' new favorite word is alignment. But he's not wrong when he says that Trump is going to punish New York City if Mamdani is the mayor. They're going to have a hard time getting money from the feds. Absolutely. So he's not wrong there. Homeowners, when is the last time you checked on your home title? If your answer is never, then this is for you. Scammers are stealing titles, and your equity is a target. Criminals forge your signature. Just like that, your home title can be transferred out of your name. That's why I partnered up with Home Title Lock, so you can find out today if you're already a victim. Please use my promo code BILL at HometitleLock.com, and you'll get a free title history report. Plus, you will get a free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection. That's 24/7 monitoring of your title, urgent alerts of any changes, and if fraud does happen, they'll spend up to $1 million to fix it. That's HometitleLock.com, promo code BILL. There's nothing else I can really say. I mean, WABC has made it quite clear. It takes full pages out in the New York Post about who's endorsing. I think that Blakeman will win in Nassau. He'll remain in charge of the county. And Republicans across the board will probably sweep Long Island in reaction somewhat to the far left shenanigans that are going on in New York City. If you don't live in a city, you're not directly affected. But if you have to go in there, watch out. Watch out. You know, I keep telling my young daughter, you know, mid-20s, living on the Upper East Side, working hard for a living. I go, if this guy's elected mayor, you're going to have to be very vigilant. wherever you go, because the criminals are going to run wild, and they're just waiting for it. Cops are not going to be around. It's going to be, what a nightmare. But this has already been said over and over and over and over again. And it just looks to me like these younger voters and voters who were born overseas, they don't care. I think that's the bottom line. They don't care. They want stuff. And they're not going to get it. It's going to be very interesting to see how Mamdani comes up against the bureaucracy. You're not going to get a lot of free stuff.